Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Sir, running around to the lights, come on. Should've listened to my mama. Should've listened to my papa. And now I'm grown, I gotta solve it. New Lareese Hardhead out right now. The hardhead learn fast. Yeah, said the hardhead learn fast. I haven't listened to the new Cardi B yet, but I'm hearing nothing but good reviews from it. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. What are we doing? What else? Oh yeah, I saw a friend of mine. He shout out to Sully. Man, this man got a job. He started a job at a Taiwanese paper, a newspaper, bro. And I was like, dude, like when I see people like do stuff like move to Asia or something like that, I feel like they're just maximizing their life. And I'm like, how the heck? Like, who even thinks of that? Like, I'm gonna work at an English-speaking newspaper in Taiwan. Who even thinks of stuff like that? But I'm impressed by it. I'm not gonna lie. Salute to him. Shout out to all my friends who've ever lived in Asia and wherever the case might have been for a few months at a time, just to develop culture and come back to America, or just switch up things. Like that was really cool to see. So I don't know. It did. Like I know people think that I maximize my life, and I feel like I do, especially like in America and stuff like that. But when people do that international stuff, I just be like, how do you even have the creativity to think to want to do something like that? What else? Is there anything else before we get into it? I guess not. So let's get into it without further ado. Yo. I miss Caribou's music, bro. I miss new Caribou music. Yachty. Free Carrie, Yachty. I want some new Caribou music. Minnesota Lynx Alana Smith and Las Vegas Aces Asia Wilson named the 2025 WNBA Co-Defensive Players of the Year. Huh? Minnesota Lynx forward Alana Smith and Las Vegas Aces Asia Wilson have been named the 2025 Kia WNBA Co-Defensive Player of the Year, the WNBA announced today. This is the first Kia WNBA Defensive Player of the Year award for Smith and third for Wilson, 2022-2023. Smith and Wilson received 29 votes from each of the national panel of 72 sports writers and broadcasters. Seattle Storm guard Gabby Williams finished in third place with 9 votes. Phoenix Mercury forward Alyssa Thomas was third with 3 votes, and Minnesota Lynx forward Nafisa Collier was fourth with 2 votes. This marks the first time in league history that the award has been shared by multiple players. Smith, in her 7th WNBA season, started all 42 games that she appeared in for Minnesota and averaged 26.6 minutes per game. A 2024 WNBA All-Second Team defensive selection. My bad. I got tongue tied. Smith was instrumental in leading the Lynx to getting the number 1 seed in the WNBA playoffs presented by Google. Anchoring the league's top-ranked defense, Smith powered Minnesota to a league best 97.5 defensive rating. She finished second overall in combined steals and blocks, ranked third in both blocks per game and total blocks, and tied for 10th in total steals. So she didn't lead the league individually in any defensive category, and she was named Co-Defensive Player of the Year. So what was it? It was just the team's defense, and she was the best player, the best defender on the best team defense. Drafted 8th overall in 2019, Smith has developed into a defensive cornerstone for the Lynx, helping lead the team in the semifinals with a 2-0 series victory over the Golden State Valkyries in the first round. Wilson, in her 8th season, started all 40 games she appeared in for Las Vegas while averaging 31.2 minutes per game. She helped secure the Aces the number 2 seed in the WNBA playoffs following a 16-game winning streak to close the regular season. A 3-time all-defensive first-team honoree, Wilson now adds a third Kia WNBA Defensive Player of the Year award to her decorated trophy case. Wilson led the WNBA in blocks per game, total rebounds, defensive rebounds, and combined steals and blocks. She also ranked second in total blocks and rebounds per game, demonstrating her all-around defensive impact. She ranked third in steals and fourth in steals per game. All right, so individually, it's not even close. It should be Asia Wilson. Individually. Already one of the most dominated dominant two-way players in league history. Wilson has also delivered on an offensive end in 2025, leading the WNBA in total points per game, field goals made, and free throws made. Behind the efforts of Smith and Wilson, Minnesota and Las Vegas have earned the top 2 seeds in the WNBA playoffs presented by Google. In honor of being named the 2025 Kia WNBA Co-Defensive Players of the Year, Smith and Wilson both received $5,150 and a trophy designed to commemorate the achievement. Below are the voting results for the 2025 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year award and a past list of recipients. Don't you get like $50,000 for winning like the 3-point contest or the skills challenge? Is it crazy that you get paid like 10 times more to win a challenge in the All-Star weekend than win the end of the season award? Hold on. How much do you make for winning WNBA 3-point contest? $60,000. You get $60,000, bro. You get $60,000 for winning the 3-point contest, but $5,000 for winning WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, or $5,000 for winning Coach of the Year, or $5,000. That's insane, bro. That is insane, dude. Man, if it was like that in the league, boy, man, boy, what? So, yeah, both of them got 29 votes. Gabby Williams got 9 votes. Alyssa Thomas, AT, got 3 votes. Afisa Collier got 2 votes. And the history of it, Teresa Weatherspoon. Spoon won it 97-98. Yolanda Griffin won it 99. Shout out to Sack. 2000, Cheryl Swoops won it. Shout out to H-Town. 2001, Debbie Black of Miami. Shout out to the Miami team. Won it. In 2002, Cheryl Swoops again. 2003, Cheryl Swoops again. 2004, Lisa Leslie. 2005, Tamika Catchings. 2006, Tamika Catchings. 2007, Lauren Jackson. 2008, Lisa Leslie. 2009, Tamika Catchings. 2010, Tamika Catchings. 2011, Sylvia Fowles. 2012, Tamika Catchings. 2013, Sylvia Fowles. 2014, Brittany Griner. 2015, Brittany Griner. 2016, Sylvia Fowles. 2017, Elena Beard. 2018, Elena Beard. 2019, Natasha Howard. 2020, Candace Parker. 2021, Sylvia Fowles. 2022, Asia Wilson. 2023, Asia Wilson. 2024, Nafisa Collier. 2025, Alana Smith, and Asia Wilson. So there you have it. There you have it. And with that, we have some commentary from who else than Becky Hammon. Shout out to Becky Hammon. This is what she had to say. I'm a little confused by the Nafisa, you guys said was the best defensive player last year, and now she's not. I don't know. To me, there's no comparison. A white-tailed deer looks really good until an elk walks into the room. Oh, wow. What? Okay. What does fee have to do with anything? We're here to keep receipts. Asia's the best player by far. Pay it par for her by course. The worst person you know just made a great point. That's funny. Is Becky the raccoon? A Chrysler 300 look like a Phantom until a Phantom pull up. That's funny. I'm an Aces fan. I'm all for Becky going hard for our players, but I don't understand the point of this comment. I don't know what fee has to do with the conversation unless there's more context. I don't get it. Yeah, we will definitely be uploading that in full, in shorts, ironically, in shorts in full. But yeah, I'll definitely be uploading that question and stuff early, like after this live and stuff like that. And then of course, before we get into it, I barely knew who Charlie Kirk was before this, and now I'm legally required to praise his holy name. That's crazy. Shout out to Pretty Critical. This is probably like the best tweet that I've seen this week. This is just a masterpiece. Way to exaggerate, lady. Legally required. How can anyone take you seriously? So this thing called hyperbole. No, you're not required to do anything. People coming out and expressing their nasty viewpoints have consequences. People coming out telling you untruths have consequences. Has nothing to do with praising anybody. You're lying. You're part of the problem in the U.S. It is hyperbole to reflect the government, like Attorney General Pam Bondi. Are you trying to use their power to ensure people don't speak ill of them? Like, what's not clicking? No, you're not. Stop making stuff up. I don't even know why she was responding. Some dude was a podcaster. They're comparing him to biblical disciples and MLK. Stuff is mental illness. Actually, the minimum, what is this? Actually, the minimum effort of required in this situation is 0. You don't actually have to have an opinion on it. If you do have an opinion, demonstrating it through the lens of a decent human being will probably be a good idea. Nobody's asking for more than that. You shouldn't even need to ask, but that's where we are today. No one should be forced to praise him if they didn't like him. No one should be canceled for saying what they thought about him. It's a free world. Like, what is going on in our country? No one's being canceled. Their employees are being informed that their employees are acting like idiot people. Employers are deciding that if they want to employ idiot people or not. You have the freedom of speech. You also have the right to remain silent. People on the right have been canceled for a decade or less. Charlie's life was canceled. Beautiful kids lost their father because someone on their side thought he had an idiot opinion. The viewpoint you're portraying has 0 empathy for our side because we know what you'll do if you don't like our opinion. Maybe don't be an idiot person. That's not that hard. I haven't commented anything on Charlie's. Far from that. But we are really hypocrites if you think they have the right to police what anyone is saying. You are not God. People have the right experiences, my guy. You are playing God by thinking you can shush anyone who thought negative of them. Simply not our place. We are not shushing anyone. We are simply operating under the rules that they have been forced upon us since 2007. We didn't make them, but we're no longer tolerating the disparity in how they treat us versus how they expect to be treated. Them us is crazy. We all supposed to be the United States. What happened to that? I thought we was the one nation under God, individual with liberty and justice. We used to say that every day at the beginning of school. What happened? What happened to my beautiful country? America, America. Now it's us versus them. If it's us versus them, then you know who wins. Rest in peace to Takeoff, bro. That was the Takeoff lyric. We didn't make them, but we're no longer tolerating the disparity in how they treat us versus how they expect us to be treated. It is somehow a problem. You will have a hard time finding sympathy for anyone on the right. Welcome to the living equally in a world that is created. I don't really identify as right or left. There are the same people wearing cloaks and pretending to be better than the other side. That's fine, and I can appreciate that. But what is the point of sitting outside of the narrative if you can't speak objectively to both sides? Apathetic nihilism is fine, but people who sit on the sidelines don't get to call the plays. I didn't say I'm on the sidelines. I just refuse to be boxed in with the confines of the love for the right identities. That's what both sides don't get. And that's why both sides are just mirrors of each other, intolerant and hypocritical. Ooh, they speaking. And contrary to your last statement, when you refuse to be boxed in by two extremist views, it becomes easy to see how you guys are just the same, even though you claim to be better than the other. Oh, you were cooking. You are cooking. You still have to vote. You still have to vote. Don't get it twisted. You still have to vote, but everything they're saying about the people on both sides is 100% true. While I appreciate your perspective and thank you for sharing it, and I mean that sincerely. Oh, that's a nice way to finish. I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice way to finish. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that. The United States of America. One nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. North Korea reportedly punishing insincere mourners. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, bro. The FCC has rules and regulations, has had since the Democrats' Great Society president Franklin D. Roosevelt signed it into law in 1934. No one expects anyone to praise anyone else. Common decency, while a wife has to bury her husband, shouldn't be much to ask for people. Is she the only wife that has lost her husband? Is that it? It's just her? Nobody else has lost anyone? That was my only thing about this situation. Was that like folks is acting like, man. What's the next thing, man?
Was killed just for sharing his opinion. That is just, it's un-American, all right? And you should be able to share your political beliefs and opinions without any fear of retribution whatsoever. This is appalling. He was also like a huge dick. What did you just say? I said he was a dick. Okay, so I found your address and your place of work and plan on getting you fired, all right? I uploaded all of your information onto a website doxing you, and I hope you get raped and killed. I hope you're ready to be killed for what you said. Oh my God. You think his death is a joke? You think it's funny?
Oh, sorry.
What? Let's kill this motherfucker.
Oh, snap. That's funny. That's funny. I hope I don't get in trouble for laughing at that. You post something like this, you'll lose your job or be on the watch list. You realize this is satire, right? If it was about free speech, there would be bipartisan uproar about Jimmy Kimmel being fired. Another good example of how the left thinks, and now they keep projecting their way of thinking into others. We are not the same, not even in the same ballpark. Democrats say there's no place in evil among Nazi Republicans that are literally people and destroying America. Cancel culture leftists fired for simply having a different opinion on whether conservatives should be. They brainwashed you? Really? All right. Okay. Running around until the lights come on. Should have listened to my mama. Where was your enthusiasm for free speech when Donald Trump was suspended from Twitter? Running around until the lights come on. Should have listened to my mama. People acting like he's the second coming of Jesus when he's just a racist podcaster. Shut up, liberal. I'm going to find out where you work, and I'm going to call them and tell them that you made a mean joke online and hurt my little feelings. I don't know why y'all think racists would be rational about anything. I can be in the right timeline. It's like a movie, Idiocracy playing out in real time. The way that this isn't even an exaggeration. I've unironically had people say stop celebrating his and then making threats when I said I think he was a terrible person and his political takes were awful, but he shouldn't have been unalived. Not even remotely accurate, but okay. That's exactly what this week has been like. This is so true. It's like, but if you got hit, mindset is a thing. As if we are verbalizing empathy and common sense is revolutionary. Seems about right. And this is crazy. I read Charlie Kirk was hit for participating in Freemason. Okay, all right. This is not parody. And trans people are being for just existing. All right, we're going to move on to the next thing. There's a music thing, right? There's this music thing that happened where a bunch of musicians got together and they say, hey, we're going to take our stuff off of your platforms in solidarity with Palestine, Free Palestine. The musicians said Free Palestine. They held an event that said Free Palestine. Pink Panther spoke at the event and said, you can't be quiet. To be quiet is a choice that you make, and it's simply a choice that we cannot afford as humans. It's been far too long. We almost coming up on what, like 3 years from October 7th? From the initial Hamas attack on Israel and stuff like that, and then the constant attack and attempting of wiping out of a people, an entire race of people in Palestine and Palestinians and things of that sort. It's been like 2-3 years since then, almost coming up on October 7th in a few weeks. Faye Webster as well, Atlanta legend. Shout out to Faye Webster. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Today, over 400 artists and indie labels from across the world have joined the music boycott for the no music for and geo-blocking their music from Israeli digital streaming services. Mike, Faye Webster, Japanese Breakfast, and more join Israel streaming boycott. A newly launched initiative is encouraging artists to block their music from streaming in Israel. Stuck in the midst of it all, struggling. Nah, but I'm recovering. Audits for the following. Saw. Struggling in the midst of it all. Struggling. Nah. Shout out to Mike. Today, over 400 artists and indie labels across the world have joined the music boycott. No music for Iran Riot, which launched today. Artists like Faye Webster, Atlanta legend, Arca, Mike, Japanese Breakfast in Redville, whatever you want, whatever you need. And many more have geo-blocked their music from all music streaming platforms in Israel in protest of the Amnesty International and other organizations deemed that right in Gaza. What do I do if you gave me all of you? Would you tell me what do I do? To say, you know the vibes, what you doing, just staying alive. The organizers tell Rolling Stone that the major label and major label distributed artists like Massive Attack, Mo, Primal Scream, Kelsey Lou, and ECAP are attempting to join the boycott by requesting for their labels to geo-block their music in Israel. All other artists and right holders are encouraged to join the boycott, which they hope will emulate the impact of the 80s boycott of in South Africa. NMFG is a decentralized initiative for now. Organizers are not going public. In a statement provided to Rolling Stone, they say, quote unquote, culture can't stop on its own, but it can help reject political repression, shift public opinion towards justice, and refuse art washing and normalization of any company or nation that commits crimes against humanity. Ooh! This initiative is one part of a worldwide movement to erode the support Israel's needs to continue the war. We're inspired by escalating efforts in pursuit of that global, from the recent Film Workers for Palestine pledge to Spain's ban on Israel bond ships and planes, to the Freedom Flotilla Coalition to demilitarize Brooklyn Navy Yard, to dock workers in Morocco who have refused to load onto vessels ordered by Tel Aviv. Many of our peers have felt like ourselves, unsure of how to use music in this moment. Our first goal with No Music for Ramadan is to inspire others to reclaim their agency and direct their influence towards a tangible act. They continue. We are so grateful for all the artists, managers, and labels who have committed to the first step. We're excited to expand this together, and most of them are here. The stronger they'll be. This is just the beginning. The boycott is partnering with the Palestinian Campaign for Academic and Cultural Boycott of Israel, PACB, whose website says that they're quote-unquote tasked with overseeing the academic and cultural boycott aspects of boycott, divest, and sanction, BDS. At the end of September, the boycott organizers will be spearheading into a 48-hour takeover of Radio Al-Hara, a station located and occupied in the West Bank. Palestinian West Bank, where you at? No, just out of the way. Palestinian, where you? Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at this stuff. Let me see. I got a text message. You headed to the airport yet? No, Ma, it's tonight. No, Mom, that is tonight. I got the ticket like I was working today, just in case. My mom texts me. All right, where we at? Palestinian artists aren't participating in a boycott due to the political implications they face in the region. Jeez Louise, it keeps jumping. In the region, but several hope to organize a Palestinian musician. Zoha tells Rolling Stone, as a Gazan musician, I witnessed firsthand how essential music is to people's ability to live, recover, and maintain hope. It is never acceptable to use music to normalize oppression or to hide crimes against humanity. The music industry's future depends on this ability to stand firmly for justice and dignity while refusing to support wrong. While rather than having a means of erasure, our art must serve as a bridge to freedom. And Ahmed Eid, another Palestinian musician who teaches kids how to make and record music via the Palestinian music space movement, notes, quote unquote, the music that we need to amplify right now is from the river to the sea and beyond is Palestinian music. PG County artist Redville, who writes the waves in 2023 by calling a ceasefire and using his Camp Flog Gnaw set to memorialize the names of the children being unalived in Israel's on Gaza, tells Rolling Stone in the email statement, quote unquote, art and artists should always reflect their time. I feel like it is the bare minimum as artists to not pretend as if an ongoing ROI is acceptable and is our norm, especially in a time where our thoughts and convictions are so rapidly accessible. It is literally now or never to take a strong stance against it. Shouts out, bro. Shouts out for sure. Free Palestine, free Sudan, free the Congo, free all the people. Shouts out to Mike. Shouts out to Redville. Shouts out to Faye Webster. Imagine me living up as if it's something strange tonight. You bring life to the party. Raise on man, how and it's on the man. It ain't anyway, you are some fun demonstration, non patient and trained in the lie. But still, I feel so surprised. You're always gonna be mine. I wanna be where you are. I just can't drive away. You drive me crazy. I lose it. Shout out to Andre G for writing the story. We're gonna move on. We're gonna stay on Rolling Stone, huh? David's deluxe album has been shelved and the tour has been scrapped as investigation into the found in the car continues. I'm surprised this man has not been locked up yet. Me no habla English. Me no habla English. It's been so and so days. This man has not been locked up yet. And they said the reason why he's been locked up yet because the police haven't had the right evidence to ask him the right questions when they take him. And the comments ask one simple question. They couldn't take this man in and say, why is there a dead body in your car? That's too much to ask. Hey, we found a body in your car. Why was there a chopped up body in your car? You can't even ask that. Like, that's not enough to take someone in custody, but you can take someone in custody for looking like a suspect when they're not the suspect. You just fit the description. Black man, about 6 foot. He's got dreadlocks. He's got twists. And now I'm arrested. I ain't even met these folks that you accusing of the crime. I'm arrested just because I fit the description. That don't make sense. Taking them for questioning. But this man, whose literal car had a allegedly chopped up body in it, can't get arrested because they don't have enough to arrest him, to ask him questions. How does that make sense? All right. The singer-songwriter has not been accused of any crimes, was set to release an expanded edition of Withered today and had 2 more shows in North America lined up. This is by John Blitzen. The deluxe edition of David's debut album, Withered, was not released in plan, and remaining dates of his American tour were canceled amid an ongoing investigation into the decomposing body of a missing teenager found in a Tesla registered to the singer. The expanded album, Withered, Mars Descents, was set to arrive today, September 19th, but it hasn't. And this is limited access. Should I pull up? I'll pull up the free thing. We'll pull up the free thing, man. Let's pull up the free thing. I'm into you. I'm into you. I'm into you. Nope. That is not it. That's not my job. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the free thing for everybody, guys. I'm into you. I'm into you. Nothing. They might get us this time. I ain't gonna lie. This might just be a lost cause, y'all. Unless this is it. Lost cause. GG's. All right. So we don't see the story there, but his stuff has been shelved. No album, no thing for David. And there's that. The David album, dang it, hold on. Album shelved. Hold on, man. Scrapped album announces Withered Deluxe, Universal Music. Is there anything on Universal about it? The features Love You, Hannah Nine. This was the album that was scrapped. And the rest of the tour has been canceled. It was all overseas. He noticed that songs in his games or montages were getting copyright strikes, and his mother suggested to write original music. This man created music because wow, that's crazy. Because he was a streamer, and his stuff kept getting shelved and everything like that. Universal, dun dun dun. Drake, is this Paris Jackson? Nah, it's A6. Shout out A6. Undeniable. I'm giving y'all free promo right now, Universal. Free promo for Universal. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's go back on the path. But here's the over the 400 artists and labels who have joined forces for the cultural boycott, removing their music from Israel as a part of the No Music for Real Right Initiative 10K. Oh, shouts out to the whole 10K, man. Asia Monet, Amine. Shout out to Amine. Bad, Not Good. Shout out Bad, Not Good. I'm going to just read the names that I know. Faye Webster. Shouts out. Grizzly Bear. Japanese Breakfast. Liv. Shout out to Liv. They got the whole New York in here. Mike. Redville, of course. Whatever you need, Saul Williams. I think that's the dude that made the song. Or you could tell everybody. He made that, or he made I got a list of demands rating in the palm of my hand. Edition, do you know what I said? We going in the mouth. You want to be somebody, free somebody, trying to see somebody. Got a list of demands. Who else? Dang, I mean it. More bad, not good. This is the one in alphabetical order. Boy Life. I'm trying to see who I know. Dang, I wish I could see some bigger names on here. It's still quiet. Fat Tony, Faye Webster. People we named at the beginning. Grizzly Bear. Harry and the Potters. I did not know that was a group. Is that a group or a band? All right. Let me see. Oh, Lim, the dude from New York that everybody likes. He said, "You're older than me," or whatever. Yeah. That's a big dude. You got the Tyler Creator cosign, the Layla cosign, Lemurer. It's pretty much like the whole New York, like the whole like underground New York scene or whatever. Like the whole corner that's like headlined by Mike, 10K and them people like Live and all them, Neonte as you see here. Even though Neonte is Florida, but it's like I associate him with New York because of Mike. Shouts out. All right, man. Let's move on to the next scene. Shall we? There's a homeless prior chiropractor in Charleston, South Carolina, and he spent 30 years on the streets telling women he's a retired chiropractor. I hate when my mom says, "Been there, done that." Like, no, mom, you never had a homeless retired chiropractor crack your neck and back on King Street. Byron's been around since I was a kid in the 90s. He used to walk around. Some of us, it was late at night at college to make sure we got home safely. The kindest man. He was never an actual chiropractor, but he does do a great adjustment. That's so cool. I never knew the full story. And Byron we trust. So that was the thing, right? He actually does this, bro. Yeah, no, Byron's a real deal. Here's him cracking me and my buddies a few years back.
Are you recording this?
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, relax, Wes.
So this is a homeless man just doing this on the side of the street.
Pretty good.
Going back there, to be honest.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's more surprising, if it's like this many people agree to let him do it, or like, careful, he's never had any medical training. Actually, he's a chiropractor. Every social media chiropractor.
And deep breath from the ribs. Okay, deep
I went
breath.
to college here. We all know Myron. He likes to lie for fun. It's awesome. Oh yeah, she lying. It's a different type of crack on our streets. All right, bro. America's not a real place. Is this what they call Riz? Dude visits chiropractor and finds out, oh no. How has he been homeless for 30 years? Seems like Byron's there's a whole story about him. Unless this is a virus. No, it's a real story, bro. It's a real story. The beauty of Charleston can be found in the kindness of the homeless. This was 2014. Thank you to Byron. I had a very lucky up until that moment. Nothing truly had ever bad happened to me. I'd never been beaten or murdered. All of that was about to change. Just open the door. My attacker squeezed the back of my neck and pressed my body against me, wedging me against the door. I knew who he was. The man who has been bothering me all night at Capone's, the bar around the corner from my apartment. I screamed caught in my throat as he ripped the keys out of my hand and began jamming them into the lock. I knew I had a few seconds to get out of the situation, and finally my screams echoed down King Street and down Burns Lane. He grabbed my ponytail, twisting my neck, but I managed to scramble away, leaving him with a handful of my hair. By the time I could turn around, my attacker was no longer behind me, but being dragged down King Street and onto Burns Lane by a large black man. That man's name was Byron Knight. I ran inside to lock myself into my studio apartment, hysterically sobbing while Byron beat my perpetrator with his fist behind a garbage dumpster. Byron was a fixture on King Street in the late 1990s and 2000s, well known for panhandling to scrape up enough money for a single cigarette or a hot dog from King Street Station. Few known the good deeds he did. Wow, that's beautiful. Byron saved me that night from a certain doom. I cannot say where I would be if Byron had not intervened. My next encounter with Byron, I sheepishly gave him a corn dog and a pack of Newports in appreciation. He accepted gratefully without further discussion. It became ritual thereafter. I would buy him a corn dog whenever I saw him. We would chat and then part ways. I would study. He would, as a rumor have it, go smoke crack. It didn't bother me. One summer day, I found Byron sitting in front of my apartment with a huge smile and a box of chicken wings. Hey, girl, break bread with me. I politely declined. No way, lady. You take care of me all the time. Let me get a little back. Oh, man, that's crazy, bro. Oh, my gosh. That made me cry. Rejecting this kindness was not an option. His honor was on the line. I knew those wings were from a trash can. I sat beside him on the stoop. I reached in for a wing and ate it. I even had seconds. This makes me legit, right? Yeah. I moved off King Street to the suburbs of Rutledge Avenue and saw Byron a lot less. One bright morning while walking to class, Byron rode by on a bike. He saw me and turned around with that famous smile. Hey, girl, let me give you a ride. Nah, Byron, I'm good. Get on the bike, he ordered. I immediately hold on. No.
Acquiesce.
Acquiesce. It means accept something without protest. I immediately acquiesced and hopped onto the back, wrapping my arms around his waist. I'm not going to lie. He was dirty from living in the streets. He took me to my destination and thanked him for the ride. Suddenly smelling like him. No problem. Hey, can I borrow your cell phone? I want to call my girlfriend. I was shocked. You have a girlfriend? Shoot, you must be crazy. I got girlfriends, he laughed. I lent him my phone and he arranged his date with the lucky lady. He rode away on his bike. That was the last time I saw Byron. I hear someone brought him a bus ticket to California. I carry him with me still in my heart. A homeless man who shared his meal, gave me a ride, and saved my life. Byron had very little, but what he did have, he was very eager to share with others. He is a true example of the true beauty of Charleston. Dang, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. I wonder where so-and-so is. Where who is this? Dang, they don't even have a name. Low Country. They don't even have a name, bro. I wonder where whoever wrote this is here. Written by Loretta Joplin. Where is she at now? Let me see. Is she in Kentucky? Let me put Charleston. Original poem by Loretta. Original poem. Where is she at now? An opinion piece, 2015. Dang, she ain't like been on the internet in like 8 years unless she's this doctor. Let me see. Dang, that's a beautiful story. I appreciate whoever shared it. Sounds like Byron's a pretty amazing guy. What a champ he really is. Anyone who lived in Charleston or is going to COC knows that a lot of slander and this threat for no reason. When your girl says she's going, all right, bro. Crack kid indifferent in the streets of interesting. He only works on white people. Oh, wow. This is Riz and I thought of it like to see him I thought white people would be the only ones to accept like a homeless man cracking their neck. Like they trusted him enough to do that. That's how I thought of it. But yeah. There's a YouTube channel I stumbled across of a Chinese guy in New York that convinces women that he's a masseuse and he eventually just starts rubbing their butts. Jeez Louise, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Shouts out to Tatya, Rest in peace to Tatya. This is a streamer that I was not aware of. I did not know who she was. However, the public reaction to her passing, she was very, very young. She passed away due to the C word, and but it's going viral, and all her clips are going viral. I saw like one clip. I was like, dang, she seemed like an outgoing person. And so many people were like, I appreciated her content so much. She was one of the few streamers I watched. And I was like, dang, if only she knew. I don't think she knew she was this loved. She might have knew that she had a little clout, a little following, but I don't know if she knew she was this loved. I'm going to go get a charger, and then we're going to watch these clips of Tatya. Rest in peace. I'm a walking, talking ATM. Some brothers say they be balling but can't touch your rim. All right. Team Z even said rest in peace, man. Let me pull this up. Yeah, Team Z. Latavia Deshae Ransom, better known online as Tatya Games, has passed away at just 21. Dang, she was only 21. Oh man, that's always tough, bro. That's always tough, bro. Tatya Games. I want to go on her channel now and see like the type of following she had before this situation and things of that sort. Tatya Games. Suave dropped something. Suave been dropping mad times, man. Oh my gosh. She had 435,000 subscribers. Dang. Was that her last time dropping? Was 5 months ago?
Okay, get your bitch out.
Yeah, it was 5 months ago was the last time she. Oh man. Dang, bro. She used to post consistently too, bro. Real girls get down on the floor. Dang, what she did she mention this in her last video or something? All right, anyways. I'm gonna go back to this. Goodness gracious, bro. 7 more links. What's in her links? Snapchat. So she didn't bring it up at all, bro. She didn't bring it up at all, bro. You know I'm the face of the city. That's why you mad. Being a YouTube definitely ain't for the weak. I don't know who needed to hear that. Pretty out the way, scared cleanse. Should I keep going? Rest in peace, Angel. Rest in peace. Dang, bro. Being a YouTuber definitely ain't for the weak. Yeah, girl, there's an account on TikTok pretending to be you stealing content. They have people giving them money and money. Dang, what the heck, bro? So she was popping. Oh, anyways. Let's go to these clips and honor her, man.
Stan Red Velvet. I don't know what the hell that means. Hey, Queen.
All right, let's see.
Look, bitch, I done came all the way to hell for some bones. And this big precious block right here. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Oh my fucking god. That bitch got my outfit on. That bitch took my that bitch got my shield. That bitch got my pants. I wear a size. Look.
Let me see.
Where that big bitch at? I'm finna shoot that ass.
Why is it in Spanish? I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck I just said, but bitch, make.
I can't play this because of the music. Dang, man. I'll forever be thankful for your happiness and laughter you brought me during your favorite gameplays, hoping you clean that in heaven. Man. Let me see.
Big bitch at.
Oh, it's the same one. Let's share our favorite Tatya game moments. Let's spread the positive. September is something else. One of my favorite YouTubers passed away from stage 4 colon C word. Generally hoping this is some sick joke or someone pulled something because I know Tatya wouldn't leave us like this. Rest in peace, our spiritual queen Tatya. I'm not even gonna make this paragraph too long, but Latavia Deshae Ransom, my baby sister, my eternal twin, my holistic partner, my spiritual buddy. No one could have inspired me like you did. You were the most sweetest, funniest, and most spiritual person I know. Thank you for pushing me every day. You stay on my behind, motivating me. You've been battling this man-made BS funky stuff for too long. You believe in me and Dre from the start, no matter what. I know you looking at us right now through the ancestral plane and finally ancestral projecting like you always wanted me to. But I'm not going to quit. You know the vibes. You know that I'm going to keep going. You seen our abilities. You always spoke about going viral and manifested that like nothing. Always made you smile. Even at your lowest vibration, I've been your protector for eternity. There isn't anyone on this planet, Kai, like you. My carbonated divine goddess sister. Appreciate all the subscribers for the support and the concern. Gaitas, Tata, always wanted to see everyone happy and uplift people, but I'm going to make you proud on this YouTube stuff. You already saw us going viral before we did. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I miss you. Excuse me. Even though you're still with us, but I'm going to come see you. Once I and Cheryl project, we going to travel dimensions together. Stuff don't even feel real. No worries, you crazy twin brothers going to hold you down. But I'll be seeing you soon, my immortal warrior. And then, let me see.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you tree branch built bitch. Is she following me? She is. What the fuck is that?
She spoke her. She did not hold back. She did not hold back.
Let go, drop Hannah. Well, fuck you, Hannah. We surviving. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace to Tatya Games. A streamer that a lot of people like. A lot of people loved her, bro. And definitely just want to make sure we salute her and honor her. An ancestor now, 21 years old, born in 2004. Jeez Louise. She was born after Phil of the Future came out. Man, way too young, way too soon. Rest in peace, Tatya Games. Should I watch this? Oh, this is a video of them talking about her. I want to see this one.
Okay, get your bitch ass over here. Over here. But that's because we've been working really hard. All right, now we got to go our funky ass back outside and chop some more wood.
I'm doing okay.
It looks so beautiful out here.
I've been experiencing the side effects from chemo. At first, I wasn't, but my feet are on fire. I can barely feel my hands. It's called peripheral neuropathy, but I'll be strong and I'll fight until it's all over. I'm sad because I miss you guys. It's okay. I love you lots, but I'll be back soon. Dang. We love you, Tatya. Take your time. You're literally the only person I could say is my favorite YouTuber. Dang. Congratulations on 400,000, Queen. Guys, I'm lying. I'm crying right now because Tatya is literally the one who helped me. Most times are hard. You saw most of my comments. Dang. Stuff, bro. Twitter's insane. Let me see.
so fucking bad. Like, y'all don't understand. Did this nigga just get burnt? Let me see if any more villagers down here. Oh, because that would piss me the fuck off. Like, don't play with me. Y'all literally feel like y'all are stupid. Like, what the fuck? So no more villagers are down here. This is going to be a restricted area only for me to cross. Only for me. There's no reason any villagers need to be going down here for no fucking reason. I did my shit with this bridge. But it should be no reason any of our villagers going down there. So off camera, because this is going to take long as fuck, I'm going to gate this whole entire section off. I don't want any zombies coming knock on their door. I'm going to fix this. I might do this with y'all, like fix this little section. Because I want to fix this side of the village as well. And also, this little back area is going to be something. I want.
Dang, man. What the heck, bro?
What up, pretty babies? What up, y'all? Shit. Nigga just lost the words, y'all. We lost the words right now, man. I know y'all been roaming around TikTok, seeing TikTok about Tater this. Is it true Tater this? And I've been getting questions, a lot of comments about is Tater doing all right? Tater doing all right? Well, recently, y'all, I mean, I had to come tell the Gators, you hear me? I had to come tell y'all we couldn't leave y'all out, man, because we know how Tater is behind y'all and shit like that, man. This coming from our brothers. If y'all don't know, for the ones that don't know, you hear me? We the ones closer to Tater. We Tater Simmons, we Tater brothers, as y'all see, you hear me? This my clone, this my brother. You hear me? This is my other sister. You hear me? Just a clone of me, you hear me? But just a sister.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see how he did that self-reflection right there.
Yeah, that's my sister, though. You know what I mean? And then y'all heard about Tater. Y'all heard about Tater, man. And unfortunately, you know, I wish it was a prank. I wish it was. But shit, you hear me? See that girl right there? See that right there, man? Man. She supposed to be right here with us, y'all, doing this video. You hear me? All that girl really wanted to do, y'all, was explore the world. That's all she wanted to do, and I feel like she really ain't, you know, she only explored part of Baton Rouge. She ain't really get out in life and actually really did what she wanted to do, y'all.
Dang, they kept saying you heard me, but I ain't put two and two together. Oh man, she from the boot. Dang. Rest in peace to a Louisiana legend, man.
Yeah, man, that shit really crazy. But I know she told y'all, and for the ones that don't know, you hear me? She told y'all and gave y'all an update about her having what that's called? Colon cancer. Yeah, colon cancer, and she was under chemo and shit. So she was going through a treatment. You know, I'm really lost the words, y'all. I'm trying to see how I want to say it, you hear me? Because I'm really not trying to, I don't know, like I ain't really trying to fall. I ain't trying to have my mind falling right now. I'm trying to focus because I know what Tater would want. I know Tater would want us to stay strong and shit. Because that was a strong ass motherfucker. That was a strong ass person. You hear me? I'm trying not to do too much cursing, y'all, because I know how sensitive TikTok is, and I don't want really, you hear me? Yeah, I ain't trying to get taken down, you hear me? I just already made me a new Instagram, so make sure y'all tune in on that, you hear me? I had to make me a new Instagram because they took my shit down, man, so I just really been running around Instagram lists, you hear me? I just been on YouTube and TikTok and shit like that. We're gonna drop our accounts in the description, man. Let y'all know where we at and shit on. Her legacy gonna keep going, you hear me? And there's a lot she left behind, man. There's a lot she left behind. Where that plaque thing at? Right there. Oh yeah. Like look at the shit she accomplished, y'all. I ain't gonna really see it, you hear me? I'm gonna hold it like that, I'm gonna zoom in. But look at the shit she accomplished. We ain't even get one yet. Yeah, we on there though. We got it. We getting there. We got it. We gonna get there. But
well, every YouTuber be working towards, bro. Is one of these, bro.
This what
Tater.
And Tater had more than this though. Tater had more plaques coming in, man. Tater was, that was just the start, really. Just the start. We just getting
500.
That was the start, man.
We just getting
started. This right here, this her. This all her right here. Them paintings up there. Yeah, she did that. That's all her. And y'all more familiar with this one right here.
So it's Tater and Gator.
Y'all more familiar with this. This Tater right here, man. Listen, hop down, man.
Yeah,
can do to help and all that. Mama went straight to the point, telling them, if y'all ain't got no cure, no antidote, I ain't trying to hear nothing else y'all saying and shit. And the doctors talk about we giving her a little bit of the cure. So basically, in other words, y'all basically giving her 1% of the cure for cancer, and y'all do have it. Y'all do have a cure for cancer and all that shit, the antidote, all that shit.
That shit don't make no sense.
Y'all gave her 1% of the cure, but 99% of the fucking poison. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain behind that on why they did that. Now, the first treatment, I know y'all been seeing and shit like that when she was posting about her fingers tingling and her feet tingling, burning sensations, all that shit. That chemo right there, that chemo was when she basically beat it. She basically beat cancer. Yeah, she ain't have stage 4 no more after that. The first one when she was with her hands and her feet, when they was burning and shit. Literally, her shit, now, I'm not saying this what her number was, but it was up here in the areas I'm about to mention. She had like a 6,000. That's terrible. Stage 4 now. Stage 4 colon cancer. Her numbers was way at a 6,000. You hear me? That's terrible. Horrible. Hard to find all the words you can find. That's bad. 6,000 something. She had 6,000 something. You hear me? In her shit. After them 6 months for that first bullshit ass poison chemotherapy, she was doing the holistic route. While she was taking the chemo, she was drinking her teas, doing all that shit, taking the minerals and all that. She had a 6,000. After them 6 months, before she went to that second treatment, her shit went all the way to a 6,000, all the way down to a 20. Right there, she basically beat the cancer. She basically beat it right there. She was done. She was moving on to the second fucking chemo. She was moving on to the second treatment. You hear me? And when I was up there, before they brought all the dogs up there, the emotional animals, the emotional support animals and shit. Like they had a big ass Germany dog or some shit. I think it's called a Benji. Some shit. I don't know. You hear me? And they bringing them up there. She was getting her second treatment and shit. And she looked over to me. She told me she was scared and all that. And I'm like, why you scared? And shit like that. This what Taylor telling me now, y'all. You hear me? She was like she was scared because she didn't know what this treatment will do and all that. And shit like that. I told her you ain't got nothing to be scared about because I'm right here. You hear me? It's gonna be okay. You gonna make it through this and shit. You hear me? She taking the treatment. Little do you know, the fucking treatment had she said she was twitching or something, having aches, nerve aches or some shit she was saying, mentioning and all that. So I knew like, damn, they must have upped the poison in the chemo and shit. You know how the doctor says, man. Like this for all my future nurses, all my future doctors. If y'all ever want to be doctors in the future, bro, this, and I'm gonna say what Taylor said. Take it how you want for the future doctors. Take it how you want. Y'all want to save lives, right? Y'all want to save lives. If y'all want to really save lives, it don't matter if a sniper to your dome, you hear me? They got snipers at your house about to take out your people. And what you're a doctor for? If you got to know the consequences behind that shit. Don't just be signing all these contracts, these NDAs, whatever the fuck they is, you hear me? Just to go in there and be their puppet. You hear me? Listen to these niggas and be like, okay, we ain't gonna take the kill. This the kill right here. We ain't gonna get them the kill. We gonna get them what we tell y'all. Don't listen to what they telling y'all. Do like what they do in these movies and do the right thing. It don't matter if you get shot or die and end up you doing the right thing. You done saved the life, sacrificing yourself. You see what I'm saying? So don't go be getting in the doctors and all these hospitals working for all these people, being they puppets, listening to what the fuck they saying. Do what you're supposed to do and do it for the right reason. Do it for the right reason and do it because you know that's the right thing to do. If you got to go back there in the back room, get on top of that shelf and get the cure and heal this person and you end up dying, saving this person. You see what I'm saying?
They're going to remember you.
They're going to remember you. You ain't going to never be forgotten.
They're going to put a whole photo of you up. You honor. You honored as a hero, nigga.
As a fucking hero. But they ain't even got that in here nowadays. You know what I mean? Everybody just want to do it for the money and shit. That's what. And y'all got the kill for everything. I don't know for what y'all saying. Y'all got the kill for everything. She was literally doing the holistic route, man. Y'all go search up Dorton Alfredo Bozeman, man. AKA stage name known as Dr. Segment.
I'm gonna say support these boys, man. Support these young boys. Yeah, that's terrible. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Rest in peace, Tatya. That's horrific and a nightmare for the family. We have all been affected by this horrible, horrific disease at one point of our lives. You know what I'm saying? So it was just something, I feel like I connected with it, and I'm sure all of y'all connected with it as well. Rajah Jackson has been arrested on after his brutal wrestling beatdown. This is Rajah, the son of Rampage Jackson. Rajah Jackson arrested for wrestling attack. This is by the Team Z staff. Update. It has been learned that Rajah Jackson was booked on a felony charge of battery with serious bodily injury. He's already bonded out, a jail official tells us. Rajah Jackson, the son of UFC legend Quentin Rampage Jackson, was arrested on Thursday for brutally beating down a wrestler at an event last month. TMZ has learned the 25-year-old was taken into custody early in the morning and booked on a felony charge. Jail records show that he's currently sitting behind bars, being held on a $50,000 bond. The arrest, of course, stems from the ugly incident at the KnockX Pro Wrestling event in LA, where Rajah slammed Psycho Stuart Scott, to the mat and then pummeled him with nearly 24 punches as he was unconscious. This is him in a hospital. Goodness gracious. Mercifully, after 10 to 11 seconds of repeated blows, other wrestlers stepped in and pulled Rajah off Smith. The wrestler who had gotten into a spat with Rajah before the event spent several days in the hospital with numerous injuries, including a fractured maxilla bone. Thankfully, he's been released and is recovering at home. I think he should do a little more time, do a little community service. He believes his son needs jail time for his actions. From Rampage's part, he's actually stated that his son should spend some time in jail for his behavior. Add on love, community service, anger management courses, and therapy would be a good start for Rajah as well. Story's developing. That's crazy, bro. Whole situation's crazy, man. And yeah, that was definitely a night on social media. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Going over to Mississippi, staying in the South, from the boot to the sip, both homes of mine and things of that sort, home away from homes for me in the South. Ryegrass native football college player passed away after a recent game. This was last night. Elba, Alabama. According to the Mississippi Delta Community College, just Facebook, Elba native and Mississippi MDCC. Oh, Mississippi Delta Community College football player Emmanuel Cooks passed away after a recent football game. MDCC said Cooks passed away from medical complications after their football game against Hines Community College on September 18th. MDCC's president, Dr. Stephen Jones, said, quote unquote, our entire Trojan family is devastated by the loss. At this time, our deepest thoughts and prayers are with Emmanuel's family, teammates, coaches, and friends. We will come together as a community to support one another through this tragedy. MDCC said they're offering counseling and support services to students, staff, and faculty. MDCC is asking to respect the privacy of Cook's family and campus community. There are no other updates on Cook's cause of passing. Stay with WDHN for any updates. Yeah, Emmanuel Cooks. I want to pull up his picture because I saw his picture. I want to remember him correctly. The dangers, man, of physical activity. You just never know this stuff, man. Shout out to the CL, my former stomping grounds, the Clarion Ledger over there in Jackson. Oh, Sam wrote this. Shout out to Sam. I know Sam. But yeah, here he is right here. Mississippi Delta Community College football player Emmanuel Cooks passed away on September 18th. Following a game at Hines Community College, the school announced on September 19th. MDCC said Cooks passed away due to medical complications following the football game. The 6'5", 340-pound Cooks was a freshman offensive lineman from Elba, Alabama. Hines defeated Mississippi Delta 48-0 at Joe Renfro Stadium in Raymond. "Quote unquote," our entire you saw this one? There it is. He's a Mississippi State reporter. Shout out to Sam. Yeah, here he is right here, Emmanuel Cooks, bro. Rest in peace to this young man. Sad story for sure. As a freshman, too. As a freshman, you don't expect to send your child off to college to play football and then pass away, not from even community violence, but from the game. You know what I'm saying? So definitely prayers up to his friends and family. Since they're removing anything depicting enslavement, I thought I'd drop some examples here. And here's a thread from Gullah Museum, South Carolina. All right. So here's one. Wilson, branded slave from New Orleans. We staying in the boot. We staying in the South right here. Dang. Second one. You see this photo right here, slave right here, the master right here with the slaves in the back. He's whooping them. He's dang, another one. He looked like he cooking them like some stew, bro. What the heck, man? And here's the one that just got removed. This man, he's showing his lashings on his back, fresh lashings. A woman chained to a girl and a man in irons at work in the field. Dang, they chained all together. What is that on his head? What is that on his head? So he can never lay down or be comfortable. Inhumane stuff. A punishment collar? Oh my gosh, he can never lay down? Oh my goodness. Will be sold valuable slaves. An excellent carpenter, a brick molder, a tanner, a good crop hand, 2 women and 5 children. The women are excellent house servants and young. The men are mostly young. A credit to 90 days will be given. The purchaser will be given negotiable note within approved endorser with the purchaser allowing paying cash. It will be received. It is in which the legal discount will be allowed. Will be sold before the door of the Eagle Tavern at 12 o'clock on Monday at 24th Incident, a number of valuable slaves. They used to sell slaves in my hometown in Marietta Square. We used to sing on that on the stage that they sold the slaves. Like they haven't remodeled it at all. Like, you know, denounced slavery. They just kept it all up. And they still have like the slave houses over there and stuff like that. It's weird, bro. Not gonna lie to you, it's weird. It's like a weird thing that we always knew, like growing up. It was just weird. Let me see if I can find a picture of it online. Marietta Square. Hold on, let me see. Slaves. Let me see. Bossy. Classy. Loki's still a ratchet. You can dodge and dodge me all you want. I'm still gonna catch you. Let me see if I can find something with it. Slavery. I can't find a photo of it, but I know there's photos of it that exist somewhere of slaves in Marietta being sold on that stage, bro. What? All right. Let me log back in. This is the end of the stream. It's a Rakai and Tylil water fight. Shout out to Mike Epps, who was just on the stream last night.
Shout out to White Beam with the sub.
You, bro, not tough, gang. You're not, gang. You got halitosis gingivitis.
Did they find them?
You're not tough, gang.
Hey, stop playing with me, gang.
You're not tough, gang.
Stop fucking playing with me, bro.
You're not tough, gang.
Say sorry, bitch. I'll let you
You're
down.
not tough, gang.
Stop fucking playing with
You're
me.
not tough, gang.
Bro, imagine doing all that and off camera, bro. Waste, bro.
What's the run to another room?
Sweat me, though. Sweat me, though.
Fire Jaguar Ignite. Thanks for the sub.
Okay, you
Shout out to Vanilla with the sub.
Oh. Bruh. 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 Bro, this man filling up a whole thing. Bruh. Hey, yo. Bruh. Bruh, he said you're not gonna do it.
Okay, bro, okay.
Stay in the child's place.
Staying in a child's place is crazy.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Rakai's a bad kid, bro. This is a bad kid, bro. I've seen Puka react to him, bro.
He's no, don't wait, don't.
Yo,
Now when everybody. Oh, fuck.
bro, what?
Now when
What it got to do with anything? Bro, this man did the Hail Mary before. Bro, is that Dez? Oh, yeah, you know Dez don't play that. You know Dez don't play that.
He drowned you? Huh? Rakai?
Bruh, nah. I'm surprised Dez is just calm, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. I'm surprised Dez didn't do nothing. You missed Punga's get back in the morning. He dumped a whole saucepan in cold water to wake him up. I remember that. Yeah, that one was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Punga got his get back, bro. I'm surprised Dez ain't do anything, though. Dez must be tired of all the comments, bro. Punga, Rakai. Let me see. Talil defends. All right, let's show another thing. Punga woke up. Here's. But these boys cracking, bro. These boys are cracking. It's just like the iShow Speed tour. How Speed going off on his camera crew and everything like that every day, bro. If you train for 30 days and you get it, you up now. These folks are cracking, bro. They're cracking. They cracking in the Mafia-thon. They're cracking in the iShow Speed tour, bro. Look at him. He's still confused. He don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's it. That's all I got, man. I don't know what time I'll be live tonight. I don't know if I will be live tonight. If I am, it might be like a phone stream or something. I don't know. I might do something real quick or whatever, but I do have an early Saturday morning tomorrow and stuff like that. So, you know, that's going on. Got a lot going on this weekend. We're going out of town. So I'll be flying tonight. Everything like that. Wish me safety and to and fro. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Rashad Milligan. As always, is there any basketball on tonight? Is there any basketball on tonight? It might not be any basketball. Yeah. Liberty and Mercury, Game 3. Dang, that's gonna be good, bro. I'm gonna be in the air for that one. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Y'all enjoy the basketball tonight. I might see you tonight. If I don't, I'll see you first thing in the morning. Literally first thing in the morning, because I have an event at 10 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. So it will be first thing in the morning if I can't get to you all tonight. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. Please follow along and subscribe because I'm live on this channel each and every single day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. Until next time, please take care of yourself.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.